Been a long time coming. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. It's finally on this channel. Man, that took a while. It has been a game that has been highly requested over the last year or so. And even on a poll that I left, you guys overwhelmingly wanted this game to be covered. And since it's been a long time since we've been back in the Pikmin franchise, and, well, Pikmin 2 is not a thing anymore, I'm happy to say that we're finally back in the Pikmin world by going to Pikmin 3. Now, if it's not obvious enough, I am playing the Deluxe version on the Switch, which actually has more content than the Wii U version and a lot of quality of life fixes that are so much better. And plus, the game looks a lot cleaner and such. You can play along on the Wii U if you so wish. There's really nothing fundamentally changed with that. But enough dawdling on the main menu. Let's go in. A lot of these are here. So, side stories are a completely new thing. We will be covering that at the very end of the LP. Actually, the end of the story mode. Mission is another thing that I will cover. That is something I will want to cover. Let us collect food and save Kopai. It's the story of the big adventure with Pikmin. And this is the first game and the only game in the series that really has two players you can play with. It's not like girlfriend mode in Pikmin 4. You actually can control two captains at the same time with, well, two people. So, it's actually kind of cool if you want to play through a Pikmin game together with a friend or somebody. I am all by myself, as per usual, so one player is good enough for me. So starting off, you can see that, old file, I think that was my first file, and then my speedrun file. Yeah, I tried to speedrun this game a long time ago. Never officially, but I beat it in 13 days. That's not too bad. New file. This is where, it's already putting me on Ultra Spicy. Okay, we are not doing Ultra Spicy. So, here's the first time in the Pikmin games where we have a difficulty option, and it's the only time we have a difficulty option. Normal mode is, I would recommend for very, very beginning people with Pikmin games. It will quite literally hold your hand. Bosses have less health, you have more materials, which I'll get into what those materials are in the future. And Pikmin just deal a lot more damage, enemies don't have a lot of health. It is an easier version of the original Pikmin 3 story. Hard mode is not what it seems like. Hard mode is actually the Pikmin 3 Wii U version normal mode. And, well, Wii U never had a difficulty option, but hard mode is what you would want if you want the classic version of Pikmin 3. Ultra Spicy. I am not doing this because not only does it increase enemy health and damage, it will also limit your Pikmin size, I believe up to 70 or 60, something like that. You can't have 100 Pikmin you cannot have more than, I think like 60 or 70 on the field at one time. This is hard. Now, granted, this game is very easy and Ultra Spicy a lot of people run. I'm going with hard mode. Normal mode is just easier hard mode, and hard mode is what was the original version of the game, so that's just what I will be playing. If you're following along, don't feel bad to play on normal. This game's fun just as is.
Galactic date 20XX. At the far reaches of space lies a planet on the brink of ruin. The planet's name? Kopai. Due to a booming population, booming appetites, and a basic lack of planning, Kopai's inhabitants have all but exhausted their food supply. Their only hope is to find another planet with edible matter. Accordingly, they send unmanned scout vessels called Sparrows out into space. To their dismay, the search is proving fruitless. Just as they're about to give up, the final vessel reports back with news of a miraculous discovery. They mobilize to investigate the planet, which they name PNF 404. Kopai's last hope rests on 3 intrepid explorers. explorer's 279,000 light-year voyage nears its end. But as they initiate the landing sequence, something goes horribly wrong.
Exploration Day 1. Charlie's crash site. Charlie. Duh. What happened? Oh god, you're already being eaten alive, buddy. Oh jeez. Hi, what the hell were you? Going green this time, huh? I guess it's only fitting we've only seen red and blue, huh? Where am I? The last thing I remember was... Oh, of course. This must be PNF 404. Charlie to ship. What? Do you copy? This is your captain. I repeat, do you copy? Hello? Anyone? There's no response. Where's my ship? My crew? Captain Charlie. Starting off green. I managed to escape unscathed, but what about the rest of my crew? They could be anywhere on PNF 404. I've got to find Alf and Brittany. I only hope they survived. Move it. No shit. Really? Oh god, here comes the hints. Okay, they toned this down a lot in the deluxe version, but holy crap, it's still annoying. So, we can walk around a little bit, and you do have your options. I'll go through here real quick. You have your hints, which opens up the hints. You get a hint about opening hints, yes. Badges are kind of like achievements. Since this is a game that I have played a bunch, I have a bunch of these unlocked. Just don't worry about it, unless if you're going for like true 100%. Yeah, basic info, which goes through all of this stuff. Control guide, which I guess if you're going to play in different controller forms, you can. Other settings. First of all, radar. I'm keeping everything like this. I think it makes more sense like this. Gyro, I hate. Well, I hate it, but I still use it, I should say. If you go to stick mode, it'll act like the Pikmin games of old for the GameCube. You'll just have a stick going around in wherever. I prefer the gyro. There's a reason for that. It feels more like the Wii versions, and that's what I played. I will say, though, I hate the gyro in this game, and I'll tell you why later. POV, that's just if you want to move in the reverse order of left and right. You can also turn off hint display. I'm keeping that off. Just wanted to get through that. And also, you can play co-op whenever you wish. So, let's go around here. Huh? What the... Yeah, what the hell are these things? There are more of them. So strange. Can't change the camera. And oh my god, there's so many on this little can, whatever this is. I seem to have wandered into a strange neighborhood. Yeah, that's your first reaction to seeing these weird yellow guys. Why are they coming closer? Yeah, here we go. So, this is already getting into why I hate gyro. Yeah. So, it always resets the thing in a weirdo position if it's in a cutscene. You can press A to throw Pikmin there at your side. They're attacking the mushrooms. They don't appear hostile. So let me get this straight. I can round up these creatures by pointing at them and pressing B, and throw them with A. And another hint right after a hint, and a hint right after the hint. Where do you fly? Jesus. And now we have our UI. So this is what I was talking about with gyro. If I move around a little bit and I stop moving, you see how it tries to recenter itself? It'll always either slowly move up or slowly move back when you're not moving it. That's not me doing that. That is the game artificially taking into effect of, you know, trying to correct where you're aiming. I hate it. there are times in the future where that is going to get Pikmin killed. But if you press R, it will always reset this to this position. But gyro allows you to use this like a Wii game, or the Wii controls essentially. And that's what I hate about it. I wish it was good gyro. It's just not good gyro for this, and I mean, I guess it was bad enough to the point where they never brought it back for Pikmin 4, because Pikmin 4 you're stuck on stick controls, but at least you kind of pseudo have motion controls with it. I don't know. I am playing this with a, well, I say Deluxe controller. I mean, it is a Switch Pro controller, technically. It's weird. You grab all these Pikmin. It doesn't really matter if you grab all of these. There's not much you can do. And yeah, you can just throw all these yellows onto this fungus. We don't start out with reds this time. We start out with yellows, which is a cool shake-up. Let's go into this cave. These guys sure are dedicated. Such a cool little hallway, I guess you could say. I don't really know what you call that, but just a cool little thing. And oh god, what the hell are you? What are those? They're dangerous. They do not like the light. They actively burn in the light, and their eyeballs come out of their head. I never noticed that. That is disturbing. Jesus, Pikmin. Exploration Day 1. Alf's crash site. So that whole time you were just falling? You're lucky you're alive, buddy. That's just peachy. Never a dull moment with this planet, huh? It's a miracle. I'm alive and somehow unharmed. Alf, the blue one. Just as the SS Drake was about to land, we lost control and I had to make an emergency exit. During the chaos, I was separated from my other two team members, as well as the ship itself. As the ship's engineer, it's up to me, Alf, to find both the SS Drake and my crew members. Our responsibility, huh? I freaking love Alf. And, hey! It's the first one. The first Steve. What was that? Yes, your inclination is to go and follow it. This is... yeah, oh god, there's more of them. He's asking for help, though, I think. It appears that the specimen I just spotted has company. And what is that stuck in the branch? Oh god, that's what I'm talking about with gyro. Whistle these guys, and you can actually lock on. Lock on is a really good feature. I'll talk about it more in the future, but it is a super helpful feature. So, when gyro gets you wrong, lock on is your friend. Why does it have a heartbeat? I hate this place. I was hoping it was fruit, but it doesn't appear to be edible at all. Nevertheless, the red fellow seemed to be quite pleased now that it's freed. Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be looking for those two missing... What? What was the point of this? Most useless hint ever. Yeah, that's just basically Z targeting from Zelda. Again, so many tutorials, I'm sorry. You got a hidden little red back here. And welcome to already speedrunning tactics where, toss one over here, you can push these Pikmin along the little route here and get them faster to this point. I am playing this completely as a casual person, so I am not going to go crazy about speedrunning or anything like that because that is asinine for a LP. I will mention some speedrunning tricks and stuff later, but I'm not doing any glitches. I'll mention glitches, but I'm not going to do any of them. So, yeah, this is just a whole new little mechanic with the Pikmin, and it stayed even until Pikmin 4, especially in Pikmin 4, where you got these random plates out in the field that Pikmin will go grab and bring it to another place to create bridges and such. Bridge is almost built. So, yeah, I'll grab one of you guys to save some time. There we go. Speedrunners will also just take their Pikmin and throw it to the next, just act as a bridge in between. It is faster, but again, I'm not a speedrunner, so I used to speedrun this game, but again, never officially. The bridge has been completed. Man, I gotta... my instinct is to try to skip every cutscene in the game, but I gotta remember this is an LP. Hopefully I don't accidentally do that. I'll just keep my thumb away from the plus button. Keep it on the A button, man. My copad! Thank goodness I found it. I could use it to look at the SS Drake. Well, then go and get it, man. Okay. Look at all these reds. These little red dudes. Great, it still works. Of course, I'd expect nothing less from the Copite engineering. I'll check my surroundings by scrolling through the Copad screen. This is a feature that was really lost between the Wii U version and the Switch version. On the Wii U version, you would actually use the Wii U pad to drag around the screen. I mean, you could also use the Wii remote or whatever, but it was a lost feature. It was actually really cool. SS Drake isn't that far from here. Maybe the other two crew members are there as well. I'd best head in that direction. So yeah, a lost feature with time. It's kind of sad, actually. I really wish there was something they could have done. I think if you play it on, what is it, the handheld mode, that's the word. If you play it on handheld mode, I think it will actually let you do that still, but yeah, no, I have to capture the game somehow. So these are pellet posies. We're gonna go and grab as many as we can, and we got some female shear grubs, first enemies. They cannot harm Pikmin, so I'm just gonna leave Steve here to fend for himself, yeah. Female shear grubs are always marked by their white coloring, so if they're white and they look like a shear grub, they're a female shear grub, and they will not harm the Pikmin. That thing is popping out some sort of sprouts. Now, here comes another major speedrunning thing, and I'm going to show it for this. Well, actually, I'm going to pluck the 1 and cancel so we get this cutscene. Properly introducing us the red Pikmin. Pretty cool. Usually the starter Pikmin. Ah, I see. So this is how these little creatures propagate. How incredibly fascinating. How do you guys not know about these guys? So, a speedrunning thing, well, let's go into the basics of how plucking works. You press A, you no longer have to spam aim, it will do it automatically until you cancel. Here's the thing, though. If you pluck and immediately cancel, you could just go to all of the sprouts and pluck them all at once instead of having to go around in a giant circle. It's quite actually stupid. I'm gonna refrain from doing that because it's really cheesy. It's very easy to do. You literally just keep spamming A and B over and over again, but yeah, it is very OP. So have these guys grab that. And the way weight works in this game, you can see that you have 2 Pikmin carrying 1 pellet. It's not entirely the case with every single thing you can carry. In fact, most of the things you carry in this game do not follow this rule, but usually, if it takes like 5 Pikmin to carry something, you can go at most double the amount that is required. So, for example, that 5 pellet right here, you can have at most 10 Pikmin carrying that. The more Pikmin that are carrying it, the faster it gets to its destination. It's, basic Pikmin knowledge and stuff, but again, we're in the tutorial zone. I might as well go through the tutorials and the such. And yeah, you can't put any more Pikmin on it. The Pikmin will not care. And I will say, too, that Pikmin 3 is really when Pikmin started getting really smart and also very stupid at the same time. I'll explain that later, but, Pikmin 4 really perfected on that, but Pikmin are not nearly as stupid as they were in Pikmin 1 and 2. These guys are actually a lot smarter than they used to be. So, and there's a lot of different quality of life things that have changed since then. So you have this box, very reminiscent of the first game. Just throw all of these Pikmin on here. We have 1 extra. Okay, did not mean to do that. And see, that's an example of Pikmin being smart. If you hold the whistle, they'll come to you, but if you just press it, they'll act like you did that by accident, and they'll just go back to doing their job. It's actually kind of cool. And is this a save point? It looks like someone's left a data file here. Perhaps the copad will be able to read it. You want to say cop pad? No, we're not an officer of the law. Onion is like a nest for the Pikmin. It both gives birth to them and provides them with shelter. Excellent. The copad can read the data file. So these creatures are called Pikmin? This information might come in handy later on. I'll save it in the copad's exploration notes. How good is your Wi-Fi signal, man? Holy crap. Exploration notes. I don't think Captain Charlie wrote this data file. So who did? Could there be other intelligent life forms on this planet? Used to be. Definitely used to be. So if we go into, right, it's minus. Yep. We can go into here, and you can look around at Pikmin behavior and stuff. I'll be trying to grab every single one of the data files here. There's a ton of them scattered throughout the world. So another thing too is the camera, where you can actually go into the camera and you can change the focus and stuff. It's actually really cool. Back in the day, for the Wii U version, you would actually be able to send these pictures onto the Nintendo's version of Twitter. I can't even remember what it's called because it was that bad. But yeah, back then you were able to do that, and it was actually really cool. I think you can, you can do flash. I think it just saves a screenshot to your well, yeah, it does take your screenshots. I'll have to. I never got that achievement apparently. I thought there was a way to. You can zoom in. I thought there was a way to do like a selfie mode, but apparently not. Okay, cool. According to the radar, the Drake should be through here. Okay. And more data files. So, since I've already beaten this game before, a lot of the data files will just not show immediately. That's also because I have the hint thing turned off. I will be grabbing all the ones we can get, though. More signs of intelligent life. Now, this is a major change from the first game. It forces you to do a charge attack. In the Wii U version, you were able to throw your Pikmin still, and it was actually faster than doing the charge attack. There is a reason why. I'll talk about that when we run into another wall, probably next episode. I don't want to drown you guys in Tutorial City, because right now we're already in Tutorial City, but we're pretty much at the end of this. Let's head on through. I thought it crash landed. How did it land back up? Okay, whatever. Whatever helps. The copad isn't picking up any signs of life in the immediate area. What am I supposed to do now? Incoming transmission? Who could it be? Why was she question mark, question mark, question mark? Hi, Brittany. Thank goodness. You're with the SS Drake, right? I made it through the landing in one piece. The thing is, I'm trapped somewhere. And I'm Oh no, I got cut off. I wonder how far away Brittany is. But at the very least, I'm thankful that she appears to be safe and sound. What's that strange sound? The sun is setting, which could mean that nocturnal predators are starting to wake up. I should probably get off the planet's surface for now. Just sounds like something's really hungry. How the heck? With that kind of technology, how did you just... Okay, whatever. Well, onwards and upwards once again. End of a day, and oh my god, this game is so pretty. Forgot how pretty this game is. To the stars. Most of the supplies we brought with us from Kopai were destroyed in the crash landing. So we only have 3 days worth of edible provisions left. At least you get one onto yourself. Starting tomorrow, I'll have to find some local food. Day 1. Always a tutorial day. Shows your stats at the end of the day. And you can also rewind to redo the day if you so wish. If you had a lot of deaths or something, it's not that imperative, but you know, you can if you want. To the next day. And at the end of every day, we get a snippet. We're shipwrecked on this planet. Some creatures called Pikmin helped me find the SS Drake, but our cosmic drive key is nowhere to be found. We won't be going anywhere without that. Luckily, I made contact with Brittany, and we'll set out to find her tomorrow. When I took off in the ship, the Onion took flight as well. Odd, but amazing. Well, I guess it wasn't all doom and gloom. Whatever the hell happened to Charlie, at least. Exploration Day 2. God, this game is so pretty. And we have a whole new area to explore. Garden of Hope. I've tracked down Brittany Single. Right now, finding her is my highest priority. However, I'm also very concerned that our cosmic drive key is now missing. If I don't find that, the Drake won't be able to fly fast enough to get us back to Kopai. That would be very, very bad. So there we go. And also to assignment, that's something, that's the whole extra thing they added. But I think for right now, I'm gonna end things off here. Getting started with our new adventure, and at least it's not with Almar this time. So, next time on Pikmin 3 Deluxe, we're going to the Garden of Hope. I was going to say the Garden of Hope. What was wrong with me? We're going to the Garden of Hope in search of our second crewmate. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.